Welcome to Podnutz Daily for May 6, 2009, episode number 168. Hope everybody's doing good today. I hear that you're getting a DC hum on the audio. Is anybody else hearing that, or is everybody else cool? If not, I think we're okay. Well, let me get started. Podnutz at Night is at 12 p.m. I keep saying that, 12 p.m. Podnutz at Night is 12 midnight every weekday, Monday through Friday. So check it out tonight if you haven't seen it yet. It's a fun show. It's mainly a call-in show. Claudia said he's getting a high pitch. Okay, hang on, guys. Sax can hear me with no hum. Okay, just some audio difficulties, it sounds like. Let's try that for now. If you're getting a high pitch, I'm sorry, guys. I don't hear it here. Okay, well, let's get down to what we're doing here. Laptop screens are coming down. Everybody's getting a background whine, but it's livable. Okay. Laptop screens are coming down in price, guys. It's really remarkable. I buy all my screens on eBay. I used to use a seller called DVD Super 999, and his store name is DVD Super 1. I don't really use him anymore. I mean, there's so many other sellers that are selling screens for cheap. I just you go on eBay, you look for a reputable seller with high feedback rating and good prices, preferably in your country. You get like a brand new screen now for under $100, like a laptop screen. One guy could come in, he priced a screen for his laptop. He had a busted laptop screen, priced it at like $140. I found it for him for $109. And no, actually, I found it for much cheaper than that. Much cheaper than that. But then I was able to mark it up and still charge him a price much less than $140. And still make a profit on it. So eBay, great place for screens. Just make sure it's a reputable seller. That's what you got to do. Just make sure it's a reputable seller. You can tell reputable sellers by their feedback ratings, how many items they've sold. Are they a power seller? Are their descriptions written in, with good grammar and proper English, I guess, or whatever language you speak. Look for grammar mistakes, and if there's none there, that's a good sign. It's like, just use common sense, and you can find a lot of good sellers on eBay. Really cheap screens. Also, I replaced some hinges on a compact V5000 the other day. Hinges, I bought them on eBay as well. Great place for hinges, eBay. I buy a lot of my specialized parts on eBay. You guys are still hearing a hum. Let me pause the GarageBand, see if I can get rid of that for you real quick. Still hearing a hum. Give me 1 sec here. I'll try to figure it out. Weird. Forget that. Okay, do you still hear the hum, guys? Gotta let me know here. Okay, well, that's all right, Mike. I'll stop the show just for a minute. I hate to have the audio quality bad, so. Okay, I'm not sure what's causing that, really. Let me check one more thing. You guys still hear it? The hum? The famous hum? Okay. Well, I'm going to continue if everything's sounding all right. Okay. One of the things I want to talk about is as far as laptop screens, a story about when I originally started doing this business. I bought a laptop screen on eBay, and it was it's funny. The screen came, and it looked kind of like it had creases in it, like it was bent or scratched or something. I couldn't really describe it. I was so mad. I wrapped it back up. I sent it back to the company. I said, you guys sent me a screen that's creased. I'm like, I didn't know you could crease these screens. And then they sent me another one. I pulled that out, and that has some creases in it too in different spots. And then I realized, like an idiot, that they ship these screens with a plastic coating over the top of the screen that's usually held in by 2 pieces of masking tape on the side. But it was done so nicely centered, it looked like part of the screen. you pull that plastic off, and the screen's beautiful underneath. So that was my bad. So just be careful. I mean, if you're newbie at buying screens, just make sure you pull that plastic off. Had a system today, booted it up, no operating system found. Now, here's what I do when I have a no operating system found computer. First thing I usually do nowadays, because no operating system found, that's a major mess up. That's like a major error with Windows. No operating system found, I usually, these days, I'll run CTools right off the bat on that drive just to make sure the drive is sound. If the drive is okay, then I start trying to do some repair functions. But when you get a no operating system found, that's pretty major. Run CTools, see if the drive's bad to begin with. If the drive is bad, then you don't have to go any farther. Recommend a new hard drive or get a new hard drive, whatever you have to do. But if you do want to try to repair the operating system, you could run check disk/r and then fix boot. See how that goes from the Windows Recovery Console. And then if you have to, you can do a Windows repair if that doesn't work. You might be heading towards a reinstall at this point. Let's see. Yeah, those are the main things I would do. I mean, no operating system found. That's beyond a point of doing a system restore. So you do check disk/r, do a fix boot. Let's see. You might be maybe boot CFG from the Recovery Console might work. And then try Windows repair, and as last-ditch effort, then you do a reinstall if you have to. That's what I would do. Had a white Sony Vaio come in, laptop, and this person was getting the LSASSEX.exe error. I don't know if you guys ever heard of that one. It's pretty nasty. LSASS.exe error. It's something to do with security in the system. It could be caused by a virus or could be caused by something else, but it basically allows you you can't log on to that system. Well, what we did for this system was I put the Ultimate Boot CD for Windows in the machine. I ran a program on there called I cannot believe I can't remember this. The Registry Restore Wizard. Registry Restore Wizard is a program. Ran that, brought the computer back about a week or two in the registry, started it back up again. We were able to get to the logon screen at this point. And we went in there and we just cleaned up all the malware. We ran CCleaner, Dial-A-Fix. I ran Smith Fraud Fix, Malware Bytes. Checked out MSConfig, cleaned everything out of there. Rebooted the machine, got back on, checked everything out. Everything seemed fine. Gave the customer back the machine. She calls up. As soon as she gets it home, she says, it's doing the same exact thing again. I'm like, we don't know what the heck. You were here. You saw it working. Bring it back in. We'll check it out. So she brought it back in. And now this system had 3 accounts. There was 2 administrator accounts and 1 guest account. I ignored the guest account. It turns out that somebody in her family does use the guest account.